Hey! Testing, testing, testing. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Emmy Beef stream. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Scotchy B! What's up, dude? How you doing? How's the pizza going? I almost came there the other day for a slice. But it's kind of far from my house, so I didn't. But I want to come get a Williamsburg slice. I haven't had one in, gosh, 2 years. I don't think I've been there. Oh wait, maybe I have. I came in like earlier. The pizza goes good. I came there earlier, like maybe last year. And I got a pizza and I said hi to Freddie. And that was fun. But as you can see from the title of the stream, wait, did it update? Never mind. Never mind. I changed the title, but it didn't work. Let me change it again. There we go. So, yeah. I might not have a job anymore. That's fun. Hold up, let me fix it here. I'm not playing Resident Evil today. Red T-Rex dude, hey, what's going on? Oh, I think I just turned off the stream for 0.1 second. What's up, T-Rex dude? Welcome in. I'm not playing Resident Evil today. I've been playing through Resident Evil 1, but I'm not going to play it today because I'm playing through it on my Nintendo Switch, which is not set up in here right now. It's set up out in my living room, and I don't feel like setting it all back up. So, I might play through some, what's it called? Ultra Despair Girls? Maybe, or maybe we're just going to chat. Because I have a lot to say today. I used to go by Solar Whisper, or Whisper Solar. Oh my gosh. Everybody be changing their usernames. Hold up. I gotta drink water and choke for a second. Oh my god! Jordan, what's up, dude? Okay, guys. Wrong tube? Maybe. Okay, this water bottle is hard to drink out of because, I don't know, so much water comes out at once, I end up choking on it whenever I drink out of it. Guys, welcome in. I have some news. I might be unemployed. I might have lost my job today. A moment of silence, please. A moment of silence for being employed. We love that. Yeah. Yeah. I might have lost my job today. Teehee. It's not my fault, though. It's the job's fault. They weren't paying me. I wasn't getting paid. The cat's out of the bag. My job isn't paying me. So I told them I'm not going to work anymore until you pay me. Is that so much to ask for? To be paid at my job? I thought you were about to announce you're pregnant. Oh god. No. That is not the announcement. Nope. The announcement is that I don't have a job anymore. Yeah. So at my job, they give us late paychecks, like, every week. And now we're two paychecks behind. And they're about to owe me a third paycheck, and it looks like we're not going to get any of them anytime soon because they can't even give me an estimate of when we'll get any of them. Which is very concerning because I don't want to do a bunch of work and then have them never pay me for it. Because they already owe me a lot that they can't pay back. So, I told them I'm not going to work until they pay me what they owe me. And that might take them a long time to pay me back all that money. So, I might not have a job for a while. Other than streaming. For streaming, I don't know if I can call it a job yet. Maybe someday. Emmy Beef Twitch partner someday. But, yeah. Yeah, my job's not paying me. That's really fun. I hope we find something else. Today I applied to a couple jobs. The job market's kind of poop right now. There's not many places hiring, and the ones that are have a lot of people applying to them. So, it's illegal that they're not paying me? Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah. I think they're doing more than one thing that is illegal, actually. I think they're doing multiple illegal things. But yeah. Hopefully I'll find a new job. Guys, if you want to buy some art from me, you can do that. You can buy some art from me. I'm gonna need money, guys. But I'm an artist, yo! I have an art shop, and I have an art club. You can join those. But yeah, I'm looking at some other jobs. I applied to some of them. But I told my boss, hey, I'm not gonna work until you pay me what you owe me. And she didn't say anything. She didn't say anything to that. So, not sure what that means. She just started ignoring me. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds great to me. But she finally, at the end of today, said that she would tell me tomorrow something. She's going to give me an update. And I don't think that update is going to include the money they owe me. So, yeah. I think I'm still going to not be working for a while. And I have something in my eye. Hi, Castifer! We're just chatting it up. Talking about how I maybe might not have a job anymore. Actually, I'd say like 90% sure I don't have a job anymore. Because if they don't pay me everything that they owe me before I find a new job, I'm not gonna keep working there. And so, yeah. And I'm also not gonna work until they pay me all of it. I had no idea what happened. Yeah. I was like, yo, you owe me quite a bit of money. I'm not gonna work till you give it to me. And they didn't say anything. So that makes me think I'm not gonna get my money. That's fun. You think I would be a good mom? What the heck? I've held a baby like one time ever. Oh my god, I think I have an eyelash in my eye. But yeah, so here's my plan. I'm not gonna work unless they give me all of the money they owe me. Then I'll think about continuing work for them if they give me the rest of the money on time. If they don't, which I'm 99% sure they will not do that, I'm going to just, well, no matter what, I'm going to continue looking for another job. But the question only is if they're able to pay me back in full, maybe I'll work like until I'm able to find a new job as a placeholder. But either way, I'm finding a new job. When you're done with them, leak the media you sent today. I have a video of a phone call with me talking to one of my bosses, and it's so sus, you guys. They are up to some shady sus things over there at this company. It'll be nice to leave. I don't like sus. Sus level is 14 out of 10. Yeah. Zenmus! If they don't pay you, you can file a wage theft complaint, but I'm unsure. So the thing where it gets complicated is I'm a contracted, I'm not like a real employee. They refuse to make me a real employee because I think it lets them get away with a lot more. And I think one of those things is that they can get away with like not paying me on time and stuff. But if I was a real employee, I would have like rights as an employee. But I'm like a contracted freelancer technically, even though I'm basically an employee. Because as a freelancer, you get certain rights as a freelance like contractor, but I don't get any of those rights. I'm treated as if I were an employee, but I don't get any of the rights that an employee would have, and they're not paying me. Steal their curved monitor, and I have all of their equipment here because they started me working from home, but then they stopped paying me because they don't have any money. And I said, I'm gonna not work until you give me my money, and I'm not giving you your stuff back until you pay me. So my boss, yeah, it's just the crazy thing is, like, I told my boss, well, I didn't even talk to her. I haven't even talked to my boss yet. She's been refusing to meet with me. And I'm like, girl, I'm sorry you don't have any money, but like, I'm not gonna work for free. But I talked to one of my bosses and I was like, hey, I'm not gonna work until I'm paid. And she got mad at me. She was like mad. And I'm like, what do you expect? You expect a girl to work for free? Like, that is crazy. I'm not doing that. I'm not working for free. Who in their right mind is going to work for free? And they're like, oh, well, we'll get you the money. But they owe me 2 paychecks. They owe me 2 paychecks. Sorry, there's an ad. They owe me 2 paychecks, and on Thursday, they will owe me 3. Well, I guess they already technically owe me 3 because I worked Monday and I stopped working. So they owe me for the last 2 weeks and then another paycheck for Monday this week. So list it on Facebook Marketplace. Dude, also, so they got me working from home. And after I already had started working from home, they wrote up a contract like, agreeing to take all this equipment home, agreeing to work from home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was a whole contract. I signed it, took everything home. Once I was already home, they said, oh, also, by the way, we're going to have to charge you $1 a month to lease all of our equipment. And I'm like, you can't just add that. I already signed an agreement about renting all the equipment, and now you're going to charge me $1 a month when you're not even paying me? That made me so mad. I'm like, you're gonna sit here and tell me what I owe you? Excuse me? You don't even pay me! And I have over 60 hours of work that they owe me for. Probably over 70 that they owe me for and won't give to me. And they don't even have an estimate of when they'll give it to me. So I'm like, do I need to get a lawyer? Am I ever going to get this money? It's so sus, you guys. And I knew this was coming because I've always known the company is very suspicious. And they've always given late paychecks. It's just that now is the longest, like the latest the paychecks have ever been. So it's making me scared that I'm never going to get them because we've been one paycheck behind for a couple months. And I'm like, if they haven't been able to pay back that one paycheck that we've been behind and now we're 2 paychecks behind, how are they going to catch up? And we're about to be 3 paychecks behind. How are they going to catch up? They're never going to be able to pay it off if they could never pay off that one paycheck they're always behind. If you have a company, you have to have enough money to pay your employees. Like, that's bare minimum. I fear that is bare minimum of running a business, is having enough money to pay your employees. So, not sure what their thoughts are on that. Not sure what their plan was. Like, literally, what are they planning to do? I feel like they're just, like, hoping that they're gonna randomly get enough money to pay us. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Put this on your resume under volunteer work? Dude, I'm literally, like, I'm not a charity. Like, I'm doing them favors by, like, letting them pay me late and working, not knowing when I'm gonna get paid. Like, I'm doing them favors, and I'm like, why? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done. I'm like, you have to pay me everything you owe me. Don't just give me one paycheck and I'll start working again. You have to give me everything you owe me if you want me to start working again. And then the next paycheck you owe me has to be on time, or else I'm gonna stop working again. And maybe 40-hour-a-week charity stream? Guys, yes. I am the charity, giving to my job, working for free. Crazy. Listed up on Marketplace. They said if I lose all this equipment or break it, then I owe them $8,000. And I'm like, honey, this is not worth $8,000. And now they're trying to charge me $1 a month to use their equipment. I'm not doing that. And then they said to pay me, I need to open a business bank account. Otherwise, it's illegal for them to pay me as a contractor. And I'm like, what have you been doing this whole time then? Have you been illegally paying me this whole time? Because nothing changed. They're like, it's illegal for us to pay you unless you're your own business. And I'm like, I've worked here for over 2 years, ma'am. I'm not opening a business account. So, yeah, there's like so many levels to this. There are so many things going wrong. And tomorrow she's going to meet with me, and there's no way she's going to be able to fix this whole mess tomorrow. So, I don't know what she's planning. Punk. I don't know if she thinks that tomorrow I'm going to start working again after she gives me some excuses. But I'm not going to unless I'm paid in full. So, that'll be a interesting conversation tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Yeah. She is just full of excuses. She gives me excuse after excuse, and I've gone through stuff like this with them before. I've worked there for over 2 years, and stuff like this happens all the time where they'll do something crazy like this, and I'm like about to quit. Like, I've had so many moments where I'm like, girl, I'm gonna look for another job. This has happened so many times, but obviously now it's like a bigger deal because I'm actually like not working for them anymore because I'm refusing to work for them. But this has happened in the past where I like threatened to quit, and then she would promise me things that I wanted so that I would stay, and then later she would go back on those promises and not fulfill them. So she just like will lie and say whatever you want to hear to make you not quit, and then later like go back on it. So I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen in our conversation tomorrow, is she's just gonna like say whatever I want to hear. But honestly, I really don't care what she has to say. I just want money. I'm not working till there's money in my bank account. Because she'll promise, like, oh, I'll give it to you on Monday. I'll give it to you this day. And then that day comes and she has another excuse as to why she can't give it to me. So I've learned better than to trust her. I'm not gonna listen to anything she says. The money talks, you know? Money talks. I'll believe it when I see it. Put that money in my bank account. So we'll see how that goes. I'm so bad under pressure, though. That phone call tomorrow is going to be scary, guys. I'm going to have to hold my ground and say, no. I won't believe your lies. Teeny fart. Anyways, that's my life right now. I've been applying to jobs. I don't have a job right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be like, I'll officially know what's happening. Because tomorrow she texted me and said, I have some updates for you about what's going on. But updates doesn't sound very pleasing. I don't want updates. I want money. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I can find a new job. Guys, I'm going to be streaming so much. Guys, I'm going to be grinding out the streams so I can pay my rent. Woo! We love that. I'm going to be playing so much Resident Evil. I'm not playing Resident Evil today because I don't want to set up my Nintendo Switch because I just put it in my living room. So I'll play Resident Evil next time. We will start to continue it. 24-hour stream? Dude, I should. I need to do a 24-hour raise money for my rent stream. Guys, I live in Washington. It's expensive here. I live in a 2-bedroom. What have I done? Why did I get a 2-bedroom? I'm getting a Switch 2 in 23 hours. Dude, wait, you're actually gonna have it? Like, in your hand? In 23 hours? That's crazy. I wonder when the pre-sale's gonna... Well, I guess it won't be a pre-sale anymore. I wonder when they're gonna restock. I wanna buy one. I want Mario Kart World. What were the other games? Donkey Kong, Mario Kart World. I want the games. But I already have a Switch that has so many games on it. It feels like such a waste to just throw my Switch to the side. Perfectly working Switch. Just throw it to the sideline so I can buy a super expensive second Switch. Can you transfer your games over? I have so many games on my Switch. And I'm not done playing them all. That little console has so much life left to give. I can't just throw it away. I hate having so many consoles. Wait! Well, yeah, I could just have the Switch 2 set up in here so I can just stream the Switch 2, and then the Switch 1 I'll just leave in my living room. That's actually kind of nice. Because I hate switching it back and forth. Like right now, my Switch is in the living room, and that's why I'm not playing it right now, because I don't want to take it apart and set it up in here. It'd actually be kind of nice to have two Switches so I can have my living room Switch and my streaming Switch. Wow, I'm going to be bougie having two Nintendo Switches. I'm going to the midnight release. I'm worried about getting mugged. Do you have pepper spray? Or, well, I feel like having pepper spray is just as effective as saying that you have pepper spray. If someone comes near you, just say, I have pepper spray. I feel like they'll run away. Or say you have a gun. That's a little risky though, because if they also have a gun, You don't know what they're gonna do. I'm a 6'3" bald man with a large beard. If you're 6'3", you probably don't have anything to worry about. But if you're holding onto it, hold onto it tight. Because it could also be like someone runs by and just grabs it out of your hand while they're running by. Hold it like this as you're walking to your car. Hold on to it with your life. Okay, guys, as I was saying, we're not going to play Resident Evil today. We'll continue it maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I probably should because I don't have a job anymore. So, probably going to stream tomorrow. But we'll play Resident Evil tomorrow. But today, we're going to play a computer game. And you know what computer game I haven't beat yet, but have had on my computer for a long time? Ultra Despair Girls. The Danganronpa spin-off game. Wait, well, is it a spin-off? Wait, what's the difference between a spin-off game and a... Yeah, I guess it is a spin-off game. Pardon? Ultra Despair Girls. I started this game, God, what was it, 3 years ago? I wonder if Steam would say. I don't know if it says. But I started this game 3 years ago. On my channel, I played through Danganronpa 1 and 2, the normal games, and then I played this spin-off game, Ultra Despair Girls, but I didn't finish it. And then there's Danganronpa 3, which I have not played yet. I kind of am thinking about playing it off stream. Maybe. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll play it on stream, just because I played all the... Should I just replay all the Danganronpa games on stream? Is that crazy? Well, I guess I'm going to need stuff to stream since I'm going to be streaming more. Nobody freaking likes it when I play those games, though. Whenever I play Danganronpa, everybody's like, bye. I'm like, guys, give Danganronpa a chance. It's a good game. Nobody knows what it is, but it's good. Sorry, my copyright-free music has ads. I don't even know if you can hear my music. Oh, yeah. No, you can't. That's fine. You haven't been able to hear the music the whole time. I don't care. That's fine. Whatever. No big deal. What was I talking about? Danganronpa. Good game. I played 1 and 2. But I kind of want to play them again. Even though Twitch hates when I play them. And nobody watches. But I'm going to be streaming a lot more. So maybe I should play them because it's a lot of content. Those games are long. And they're fun for me. So I'll think about it. Maybe I should play Danganronpa 1, 2, and 3. Oh God. That is so much content to edit. So much editing. Was it you I watched play a KFC dating simulator? It was not me, but... Is that on Steam? KFC. Oh, it's not. Wait, no. Isn't it called... I heard of it. It's called something else. It's called Colonel Sanders... Oh yeah, there it is. I love you, Colonel Sanders. I've never played this, but I should. I definitely really should. It's free. Oh my God. Should we play this week? Ding! Should we play this week? I wonder how long the game is. I don't know if I'll have time to do it today, but what if we play it tomorrow? Guys, I'm abandoning Resident Evil. No, I would never abandon Resident Evil. Wait, I love you, Colonel. Why is Colonel spelled like that? Colonel Sanders. I mean, why is Colonel spelled like Colonel? Gameplay time. 1.5 hours? Oh crap. Should we play it today? Guys, Should I crash out about my job and then play I Love You, Colonel Sanders? This seems like a good idea. This feels like a good idea. Playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders after losing your job, it's just a rite of passage. It's just a part of life. When in Rome, am I right, guys? When in Rome, when you lose your job, you date the Colonel Sanders. I'm downloading it. I'm downloading it. Guys. Oh my god. Wait, is it like... Okay, so it's like a visual novel dating game, kind of. Oh my god, it's already done downloading? How tiny is this game? You need 11 herbs and spices in your life? I do. I need some spice in my life. Specifically, 11 of them. I need 11 herbs and spices. Oh, Colonel Sanders. Okay, I'm opening it. Oh god, we're really doing this. Okay, hold up. I can't believe we're doing this. It's opening, it's opening. I think it is. Okay, it's opening. Wow, it's taking a long time to open. There it is. Okay, hold up. Let me get it on the screen. Oh my god. It's so loud. How do I make it windowed? Who fired you? Hold up. I didn't get fired. My job just isn't paying me anymore. So that's fun. Hi, Lizard. How are you? Wait, how do I make this windowed? Oh, here we go. Okay, okay. Pull that over there. Put OBS over there. Being a professional streamer. Okay, there we go. And then, this is what I must do. Oops. Okay, there we go. Boom, bam. Boom, bam. I love you, Colonel Sanders. I saw you from Seattle as well. Yes, I am. It's getting warm over here. Johan, hello. Oh my gosh, wait. Did you finish your charity stream? Did you get to $1,000? That's amazing that you were doing that. You went to UW? Wow, Huskies, let's go. Nice. I went to a community college. Teehee. Unemployed pilot now. Yeah, well, we'll see. It's not official yet, but my job is not paying me, so definitely looking for another job. And I'm not working anymore. So I told them I'm not going to work until you pay me. And I don't think they're going to pay me. So I think I'm out of the job. They're going to call me tomorrow and give me an update. But update doesn't sound like send me money. So yeah, I think I'm unemployed now. Yes, and I went through a lot to get there. Oh, heck yeah. Sounds like a crappy job. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm job hunting. We'll see how it goes. And, I've been crashing out about being unemployed, so I downloaded this game called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, and we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna use it to distract me from reality. Okay, my name. Whoa. Wait, oh wait, I need to make it so you guys can hear the game. I think. Wait, can you hear it? No, you can't. How do I do technology? Audio output capture. There's that music I was playing that you guys couldn't hear the whole time. Okay, now you should be able to hear the game, maybe. Oh wait, that might be too loud. Guys, let me know if how the audio is. I feel like this game is so loud. Yay, biscuits! Guys, I've only had KFC like one time in my whole life. I feel like a poser. I'm a fake! Where's the cat? My cat? He's not in this room. He's in the living room. Taking a small break until the Summer Games Fest later this week. Oh yeah, a small break. Much needed break after your charity stream. KFC is your favorite fast food? I feel like it's a solid choice. I've only had it once. But I feel like that's just because like the people that I'm with never want it. But I would be down for some KFC. I just feel like there's only one that's near me and no one ever wants it. So the one time I had it though, it was good. It's just chicken, you know? I like Dick's. Dude. Dick's Drive-In. There's one right by me. It's so good. We love it. American KFC is trash. Wait, really? What's the difference? Colonel Sanders, it's Cass. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders is an American. And you're saying the Canadian KFC is better. That is a disrespect to Colonel Sanders himself. Okay, I'm gonna start this game. I prefer Popeyes. Oh, Popeyes I've also only had one time. And it was good, I think. I don't know. They taste the same. They're just chicken. I don't know. But they're good. American chicken is filled with steroids and filler. You are! You Canadian. Okay, let's get started. You sleep... Wait, oh, this is the game music, isn't it? Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Make it stop! Oh my god, that noise. Can you guys hear that? Is the audio good? Oh my god. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. This chicken is breaking my brain. Smack that clock! You smack that clock! Smack it! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. I need to go to the Academy for Reading. It looks like a horror game. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. This is the most prestigious cooking school in the world. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed. Hair combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Good, I need deodorant. Colonel Sanders is going to make me nervous. I get stinky when I'm nervous. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. There's no other way to grab a biscuit, honestly. Last time I streamed this, I was munching on KFC at the same time. Dude. Is this game gonna make me hungry? Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. The biscuit. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's way too happy. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Emmy Beef! Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Oh, what the? Emmy Beef is so me. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? I need her to go to the doctor, get prescribed something that I like to call a chill pill, and come back to me. Classic Miriam. Raised by the master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. We're going to the school for 3 days? Excuse me? A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. We've all been there, Miriam. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? She looks like someone who'd ask me what my favorite ice cream flavor is. Well, what is it? Yeah, come on, Johan. Tell us. Mint chocolate chip. And I heard that song and it's been stuck in my head forever since I heard it. I love it. I'm gonna give her a pep talk because she's my homegirl. She's been my best friend for life. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. It better not be Colonel Sanders, though, because he's mine. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Her bangs are pretty killer, you guys. She's not wrong. Can you believe I read this wrong at first? I thought she said something else. Can you believe I cut them myself? I thought this was about to become Doki Doki Literature Club for a second there. That scared me. I'm like, huh? Forever scarred by Doki Doki Literature Club. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello. Wait, is it Ashley? Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. What did she call me? That's messed up. We need to cancel her. Chicken shins? Are you kidding me? You leave Emmy Beef's shin... Wait. You leave Emmy Beef's shins alone! They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, and she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. Van the Man, are you kidding me? His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Can't wait to see this guy. Van. You rang. Oh my god. What is he wearing? Why does he say everything twice? Oh god. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I hate these people. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Did he just... Ah! Oopsie! I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you. My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Why is there a child at this prestigious university? And why is his name Pop? Named after his Pop? What the? Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Wait, he doesn't even know his own name. He's like, what's my name again? Let me read it. Oh yeah, it's Pop. He's just reading Bob upside down. Kid, I'm concerned for you. Hi, Pop. I'm Emmy Beef. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. I literally heard that kid rip ass. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. We got a dog teacher? And his name is Sprinkles? Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly! Someone close the window! And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. What voice should I give him? I'll give him like a sexy voice. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Damn! Chill, Ashley. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Wow. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Emmy Beef sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down with some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. God, I hope so. He could sound like Arthur Morgan. I don't know who that is. Is that a sexy man? Maybe I should do a southern accent because he's Colonel Sanders from... Wait. Do people in Kentucky have a southern accent? Wait, I want to know who Arthur Morgan is. Oh! Red Dead Redemption. I played a little bit of that game. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking area. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to all you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. He's kind of cute. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Good thing I wore my deodorant. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. So I smell unhealthy? You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart is tough. Oh, being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? I feel like he's gonna be disrespected by me doing this. Well, he's standing on a podium with a chicken on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Let's go. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Whoa, teacher. Whoa. That's a little inappropriate for a teacher to be licking the student's hand. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. It's true. Always come prepared. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Emmy Beep, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Oh my god. Do I sit by my best friend or do I sit by Colonel Sanders? Miriam is annoying the hell out of me, so I'm gonna sit by Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz. Yay! A quiz about me! Oh my god, this kid. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train is traveling to point B and If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? I want to say it doesn't matter because it has nothing to do with cooking. But washing your hands before cooking is always important. So I feel like it's a trick question. It has nothing to do with the trains. It is always important. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to You know, I want to say feather because these other two just don't make sense. That's right. Oh, let's go. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Oh no. A cosmically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork? Most efficient, huh? I feel like I gotta say spork. That's right. Oh my god. I'm acing this test. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love, camel meat, or a pancake that looks like a silly face. Ooh. Pancake that looks like a silly face would work for me if I had a broken heart. But I feel like the answer is anything as long as it's prepared with love. That's right, let's go. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is the best boy. Let's go. That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Perfect score. Guys, I just aced a test at a prestigious culinary school. And they said I couldn't even make toast. The haters didn't believe in me, but look at me now. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Oh my god. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, MEB. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I got an ad missing the good parts. No, not the ad. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yeah, lunch. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Please be fried chicken. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think that we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Back off! You better back off! That's my man right there! Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I'm gonna swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Emmy beef now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over! Wait, it killed me? Wait. No. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going back to the beginning. So, basically I tried Colonel Sanders' chicken and it transported me to another dimension, and then I just disappeared into space and time because it was so good. That makes sense. That's fair. Wow, okay, well, let's try this again. Let's get back to where we were. Okay. Focus on your mind and meditate in the moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Let's do this one. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to just come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. Then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank! Wow, you would have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. The secret ingredient was poop. I know it was. That's why it brought me through space and time. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside at the school buildings. Think about my story. Wait. Think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. Dare I say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the best moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. Be modest but thoughtful. Add an ingredient to... I don't want to nag him. I don't think he'd like that. Wow him with a big idea. I don't think he would like it if I try to alter his recipe. He might get offended. Maybe I should be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Oh, heck yeah. I know how to flirt, guys. I got Riz. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Emmy Beef. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven with all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place! It's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second! Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. T. That's T. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Emmy Beef. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep, beep, boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I am so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know how to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I'm gonna go with Pop because he's a little baby man. Sorry, Clink, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop! She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. The other choice was a robot that doesn't say words, girl. I'm gonna head off for a nap. Have a fun stream. Thank you! Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. It's good to see you. Have a good nappy nap. Now it's time to focus on your cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Too easy! Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Or my mother's mashed potatoes and gravy. You know, he's a simple man. He likes mashed potatoes and gravy, and this one has a personal tie to my grandmother. This feels like the right choice. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting, maybe mashed potatoes, and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Emmy Beef's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water, and he turns his attention to you and your old friends. There's sudden, insane rock music. Oh my god. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Emmy Beef was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders. Turn to Miriam. I don't know if Miriam is going to have my back in this situation because I haven't been there for her personally today. I've been kind of ignoring her today. So maybe Colonel Sanders is more on my side than Miriam right now? I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with a prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Emmy Beef as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Emmy Beef's natural talent or their loyalty. Oh, okay, he came through for me. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel extends his hand while holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van! Do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Emmy Beef. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Boy, shut Joe! Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus with my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, you don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's already been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Semi-Beef? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, and our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare... Oh, wait. This is Colonel Sanders. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cooking with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Ooh. I wonder what defend does. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure what comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from the Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack! Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Ooh. I guess I'll defend. I don't know. Oh, I have a new one called Buff Up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. You better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Wait, am I about to eat him? Chow down does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Ooh. Should I spare him? I feel like Colonel Sanders would respect me if I spare him. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back with a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. He'll be back. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Spork! It's a Spork Monster! Do they have a lot of sporks at KFC or something? Everything's referencing sporks. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Aww. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats because he wanted to put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, that's what I said. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from some super duper rare dried flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. I can't tell her the secret ingredient. She's annoying. And I like Colonel Sanders. I can't betray that. He told me that in confidence. I would never betray him. I'm gonna make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. You know. Oh, wait. I know. It sounds like some kind of weird witch's potion. But what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity enough, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand and admire his majestic glory, or run to him? Maybe I should run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Uh-oh, I have a feeling that's not gonna happen. Oh, Colonel! My Colonel! However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Emmy Beef, I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that my name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Aw, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Lean in for a kiss? Holy... No, it's too soon. It's too soon. I don't want to get rejected in front of Miriam. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were. They were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears under the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Oh no, can you not pause this game? Guys, Guys, what if I don't want to finish it today? I feel like I'm just now starting part 2, guys. It's 11. Wait, how long have I been playing this? It's 11:19. Guys, I gotta go to sleep soon. Okay. I feel like I should be able to pause it. Resume, load. Oh, so this is how far I am. I'm about halfway, I think. Isn't that where I am? I don't know. Guys, but you're learning math. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching me crash out about possibly being unemployed and then falling in love with Colonel Sanders. We will continue this tomorrow, so come back for part 2. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out and hanging out with me. It was fun hanging out with you guys. I needed a distraction from my craziness going on, so I appreciate you guys. And I will be probably most likely live again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I will definitely be live on Thursday. So I will see you guys. If not tomorrow, I will see you on Thursday. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone. I think I'm just gonna end. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. I have a bunch of YouTube videos coming soon. A bunch of videos in the works of being edited. So I'll be posting a lot on YouTube coming soon. And I will be live probably more often now that I'm not working. So I'll be probably live, if not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and Colonel Sanders. I'll see you again to complete this game next time. And then after we finish this game, we'll go back to Resident Evil. And then after Resident Evil, we will go play Mouthwashing. Okay, thank you guys. Bye!